Hello everybody, this is Refresh, and I'm here to start a new premiere draft for Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Last one went really poorly, going 0-3 with an white-red aggro deck, which is usually my bread and butter. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. We're going to see if we can redeem ourselves. We'll pay our 1,500 gems, see if we can get the coins to get back into it next time. Or at least earn back the gems so that I'll have the gems for Karlov Manor, because that's going to cost a pretty penny when it comes to the number of gems I need to pay. To get a sealed, so we're gonna see if we can redeem ourselves here. I'd like to. I don't want to have to pay to play, but that might be what happens. All right, we have everybody here. Looks like people are still playing the Lost Caverns, so that's good. So I went from like a, what was it, 7-2 to a 0-3, which is bad. We're going to see if we can do better this time. Sanguine Evangelist is an easy pick. That's a kind of a 3-for-1. It's great in an aggro deck, which is what I tend to play anyways. I'm passing Charter Course, which is good. Waterlog Hulk, which is, I don't care that much. Akawali, I've never tried this, but I'm curious about it. I'm also passing these two white cards, one of which I hope comes back around, or a Braid. I doubt that a Braid will come back around. Passing Deadweight, which would be alright for me, and Skullcap Snail, I could play that as well. There's some stuff in here that I could play, but we'll just take the Sanguine Evangelist because that's nice and good. Treasure Map, put it one. I mean, that's interesting, but I think I take the Ruin Lurker back because it's in color. Look, this is good. Don't get me wrong. Scrying one and then getting the thing where you draw cards all over, that's great. But if I'm playing Sanguine Evangelist, I want things like Ruin Lurker Bat to get in there and win with. So we're on this. I guess I wouldn't mind this as well. Tinker's Toad be alright for this white deck. Mischievous Pup turns out to be not as good as I'd thought. So not as interested in that. But let's see. Yeah, I think Ruin Lurker Bat is an easy pick here. And here, Aspirant is great to go with it. Or the Spyglass Siren is actually a good secondary color. It's a 1/1 flyer. It's nice and evasive, so I think I'm slightly more on that than the Iron Paw Aspirant. I think if it wasn't for that, I'd almost certainly take the Iron Paw Aspirant here, but I like the Siren just a little bit more, so we'll take that. Since we are on blue and white, we could take the Guide, but we don't have a lot of artifacts, so maybe we're a little bit more on the Council of Echoes. If there are 4 more permanent cards, then it bounces a thing, and then you have a 4/4 flyer. That's a decent end game payoff, since there isn't anything in the early game here that we want. This is not the worst way to go, although, you know, if I were going a little bit more artifacty, I think this would be of greater interest to me, but I'll take the one that I don't have to rely on artifacts for and fits into the Fliers theme here. And then here, I think I take the Whirlpool as a removal spell. Remembrance is okay. I guess Inverted Iceberg is alright. Or I can take the Envoy just to like make a I guess this generates a lot of artifacts, so I'll take that. Over time it might work. The Cogwork Rustler is not a bad surprise guest to overcome combat, I guess. So I'll take that. I guess I'm passing the Cartographer's Companion, some cave stuff if it matters, but we'll take the Wrestler here. How many pirates do I have? Not any, right? You're not a pirate. You're not a pirate. So what am I on? Sage of Days, maybe? Pirate Hat? Not really. Waterlog Hulk? Definitely don't want that. I could take the Shipwreck Sentry. I guess the pirate. Let's take the Sentry to hold down the ground while my Flyers go through, and maybe I'll get a Pirate Hat or something like that. And then here, Sage of Days is not bad. It's definitely better than this or this. This is possible, but probably not what I want in my deck. So let's take the card that gets me some sort of advantage. This is Island Cycling. I think we're just going to take that. Oh, actually, Sunscribe fits really well into what I'm trying to do here. So we'll take the Sunscribe. And then here, the Nautilus is pretty good. I like that a lot. Rustler I'm passing, Pirate Hat I'm passing, but that's okay. I'll live with that. Do I want the Archaeologists, or do I just want the Sage of Days? I think I'll take another Sage of Days. It does let me fix what I want to draw next and put the stuff in the graveyard if I need it. Yeah, well, let's do that. I'll probably cut the Sages of Days if I can. It fits a little less into what I'm trying to do here. But it does power me to descend, descend 4 by the time I'm casting 6 is not bad. This is okay. Like, it fits my deck. Fits a curve. If I can get artifacts, then I can tap things and stun them. So, not ideal, but I'll play it. I might play this. I might play that. Filled Cavern I don't want out of air. I might play. Yeah, I might play. I don't think I will play, but I might play it. Island, not playing that. Here, we want the Mischievous Pup, no. The Tinker's Toad is not bad. Didact Echo could fit into this deck as well. If I wanted to switch to, like, blue and green, I could take the Jadelight Spelunker. I think I have enough stuff going for me in this combo here. I would have to pitch these 4 cards. Yeah, I don't think that's worth pitching those 4 cards for this, so I'll take the... Well, this is a really good card. I could splash this, right? If I can just find some way of getting another color. Explores 8x times. That's... Alright, I'm going to splash this. I think I can pass on a Tinker's Toad to maybe splash that. I don't want Acrobatic Lead or Volatile Heart. The Nautilus is pretty good. I can also take an Oaken Siren. I think the Siren might be a little better for me. There's a lot of caves, but we're just going to take the Siren here. And then nothing in McCullough there. We could take the Sandwing. I guess we'll take the Sandwing. I could also maybe pivot to green, splashing out using the Poison Dart Frog. But I think I like this. I think I want to stay out of that if I can avoid it. Like, this is just strong enough that I'd consider it. Let's take the Sandwing here. I don't like this. Glorifier, I guess. Brine Fang. I guess Brine Fang's alright. No Cave Diver. When a creature control... No, that's not really what we want. So, I guess Brine Fang might be better. Actually, no. This is fine, because if I generate map tokens and stuff like that, I can sack those tokens to get the counters. Probably better than that, what we're looking for at the Brine Fang. So we'll take this. Maybe one of these Sage of Days will get cut. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not a bad start. I want to count. I want to get rid of this if I can. Well, I guess we'll put this in for now. Maybe I'll find some way to play this Jadelight Spelunker. I'm not 100% certain if that's what I want to do. But it's so strong. If I can just get some sort of fixing, then I think that's worth it. I'm not really in a good color for that. I could also dump it with this. We're going to take the Altec Cloud Guard, though, no matter what, because, I mean, as fun as it would be to dump the Jadelight Spelunker and then use Helping Hand to get it back, this is just a good 2-for-1. It both does flying and does artifacts, which is 2 things that I'm trying to do here. And so, it's an easy pick without having to think about it. It's also in 4. Now I have a lot of 4s. I think I'm going to cut... I cut out of air before I cut Ancestral Reminiscence, but this is not that interesting to me either. So if I can cut this, that would be ideal. Just try to streamline myself to something a little bit more aggressive, but maybe some more artifacty. Like if that blue and white artifact payoff comes back around, I'd probably take that. Here I think I want the Tinker's Toad. Cogwork Rustle is also interesting, but this gives me a lot more bodies. Brine Fang, not really. Unlucky Drop's kind of expensive as a 4-drop quasi removal spell, so we'll just take the Toad here. And then here, Digside Conservator, it's probably interesting enough to take. So the reason why this is interesting is because I can discover 4 off of this, or I can exile things to remove things. So this is like a good, and it's only 2 mana to put out. So it's a good middle body. This is good to get my Fliers a little beefed up, so I'm very much on the Iron Paw Aspirant here. And then the Tinker's Toad came back around, so I'm glad I didn't pick that early. But yeah, we'll take another Tinker's Toad. Here, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm probably not playing either of these, so I'm going to take the Echoing Deeps. It's just because it's a rare to do some vault damage here. But not playing it. Here, I'm not playing any of these. I guess I'll just take the uncommon and not play that, since I'm not playing anything. So it's kind of a deck. It's kind of put together. I want a little bit more reward for what I'm doing here. But We'll take the Song of Stupefaction as a bad removal spell. Hopefully we won't need to use it. And then Helping Hand, I guess. I mean, there are cards that I might want to get back from here, but it's only creatures. I think I'm not as hot on that. I'll take Unlucky Drop now. I might play that. Not the Swamp. And then here, Tarian's Journal. Nope, 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 nope. I'll take Cloud Guard. That's an easy pick. Audiclan Landmark. If that comes back around, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't even mind a Pirate Hat. Well, let's see how we're doing on Pirates. 4 Pirates? Yeah, Pirate Hat would be okay, but not great. But we're taking the Cloud Guard here for sure. I think because of the Cloud Guards, we're going to cut... We'll probably cut the Reminiscence. We might cut these Waylaying Pirates too. What is this? Deep Root Pilgrimage? That's Merfolk? No. Hurled History is not what we want. Landmark. Cogwork Rustler. Probably the Rustler. That's another thing that can just jump in. Although I like these landmarks actually. I'm going to take a landmark because what this landmark does for me is it lets me fly through with some of these guys in the end. And that'll be helpful for me. So we'll take that. Restless Anchorage, 100% taking this. I am passing Eaten by Piranhas, which would fit into this deck, as well as these cards that would fit into the deck. This one would fit into the deck. But this is basically a creature. I'm already blue and white. It's free. It'll fit into my deck no matter how many cards I end up drafting. So that's an easy pick there. And so far, the deck is okay. It could be better. I think I need a little bit more in the way of flyers or artifacts to make this worthwhile. And so that's what I'm looking for here. Kajali Dawnrunner is not bad actually. This is a potential damage basher. I'm passing Brackish Blunder, which I kind of wish I took. But I think the rest of it I don't really mind that I'm passing, so we'll just take the Kajali's Dawnrunner here. Yeah. Let's see, what am I removing from here? Let's see, I'm not gonna take any of these. Deconstruction Hammer or Filled Cave Worm are the options. I'm just gonna take a Forgotten Monument. Oh, let's take the Hammer right now. Actually, we'll take the Monument. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing either of those anyways. We'll just take it and put it in the board. I like the 2-drop here over another Tinker's Toad because I got lots of 3s. I'm gonna remove Sage of Days. And then take the 2-drop, Attentive Sunscribe. I do want a few more payoffs for all this stuff, but it's not a bad start here. So we're going to cut another card here. Sage or Envoy. We don't have a lot of artifact payoffs, so maybe the Envoy is the one that gets cut over the Sage, which at least helps fix my draws for a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Let's see how the rest of this pack comes out. Because if I get a payoff for these artifacts, then it's a little bit more interesting to me. How many artifacts do I have? 9. So it's actually... So even the Shipwreck Sentry is not bad here. Alright, what do we have here? We have Mazzalanti, the Great Door. If there are 4 more permanent types, then I get that, which is not that useful. I'm going to get a Diadact Echo, I guess, as a top. Draw a way to get through at the end with flying. Probably don't need another Sunscribe at this point, so I'll take the Echo in this case. And then I don't want a Bat Colony, so I'll take the Hidden Courtyard, and I can fit one of those into my deck over any of these. Then here we can get another landmark or a Pirate Hat. How many pirates do we have? We have 4 pirates. That's probably not good enough. We'll take another landmark. And then we'll take the Family Reunion. I'm probably not gonna play it. Actually, we can take the. We'll take the hat. I don't know if we'll play it. And then now we got the Family Reunion anyways, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna make some cuts. Brackish Blunder came back. I'm happy to take that. That's definitely going in the deck. So I gotta make some cuts here. We don't have many payoffs for artifacts, so we'll get rid of the Envoy here. These are all in color or off color. I'm not gonna play any of these. I'll just take this and put it in the board. Take this and put it in the board. And then take this and put it in the board. Okay. I gotta make a deck. I gotta make 4 cuts, it looks like. Wait, what's my curve at? 2.8. I could probably cut a land if because I only have the 1 Council of Echoes I'm trying to get to. But that does make me want to play 17. So maybe 17 is where I'm at. I could also cut the Soaring Sandwing as an option. Like try to get my curve lower. and have the didactic be at the top. That's one option if I want to just take myself down slow and low. Because the Sandwing's not doing a whole lot for me here. It does get me a land if I need it. I didn't get any of the bricks, clay fired bricks though. That would have been great in this deck. Let's see what else we can substitute in here. So these are the other options for this color pair. Siren, Sunscribe, Brackish Blunder, Nautilus, another Siren. We have a Human Pirate. How many artifacts do we have? 10 artifacts. So the Sentry will actually get to bash in a little bit. I guess that's the one reason to put the Envoy in over the Sage. And since I'm not really that interested in sending, we have 2 cards that care about it, and these are late game cards. I guess the Envoy might be better, because then I can trigger the Sentry as much as I want. But I need a way to get through, and I guess the Cloud Guards, the Echo, my top end is really how I'm going to be able to get through, along with the Autoclone Landmark at the end of the game here. So let's see. I also have the Restless Anchorage as another flyer in the late game. So I think of the other cuts that I need to make, is Unlucky. I don't have a lot of interaction, so I have the one Brackish Blunder, and then I have the Unlucky Drop. I think I need to keep them because I don't have any other removal spells, and so I'm really looking to cut creatures. Yeah, I have 20 creatures, so I think I cut the Sandwing. It's just not doing enough in this deck. It's expensive. That reduces my average all the way, so I can cut another land and then just cut one more card. Ideally, I would have wanted 17 lands for this Council of Echoes, but I feel like as a 6-drop, it's just going to take a long time to get to it. I could also just cut this and cut a land, and then I'd be in even a better spot. It's probably good enough, because that makes this deck a little bit more aggressive and less likely to draw lands when I need something else, so let's try that. Cut this, cut a land. We're heavier white than blue. This is 7, 8, 9 white and 9 blue, so we can cut one island and then make this the deck. I think this is a deck. It's not a great deck. I've definitely drafted better blue and white decks, but we're going to see if we can make this one work. So let's go in there. What do I think this is? I think I can get to 4 with this. There's enough going on, but it doesn't have a high amount of synergy. And so I think I'm quite reliant on drawing well, basically, to get there in the end. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do so, but I'm going to try for sure. I do like that I have that Envoy, the 3-drop 3/3 white creature that for 5 creates 1, is kind of a late game way of generating an infinite number of creatures that you need, or artifacts to craft with. And so we're up against Asflip, wearing the Mazatlan creature faces. So I wouldn't normally take a 1 color land type, but because I can cast everything, I think we keep this, because I can play Runelurker Bat into Sunscribe, or Ironpaw Aspirant. I think the Aspirant on this Runelurker Bat's actually even better. Poison Dart Frog, sure, that has that reach, but you know what else I have? I have this. And you're gonna go attacking. Okay, that's big. That's real big. I got a 3rd land though, so I'm gonna swing with this, and then I think I just play the King Caller. Okay, go. This is almost as much as the Pathfinder though, because I'm gaining as much life as I lose. So we just play the King Caller. We're gonna explore. If I draw the blue land, that's great. Sanguine Evangelist, I'm gonna take that, because now this is a 2/2. It'll trade with the Pathfinder Axe Draw if they dare attack with it. I mean, they might have something, but yeah, they have to hold up mana if they want to use the Dart Frog to kill the Runelurker Bat. And then, let's see, at the beginning of my end step, okay. They are going big though, so this is a bit of trouble for me. I'd like to find some way through this. They've gained the life. Okay, but I'm going to be gaining some life here. Alright, alright. So we're going to swing with a bat again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do they have a 1 mana spell that can pump? Oh, they did. Oh, that's right. This and that's right. Well, you know what? That's fine. I got rid of the ramp. I'll play my evangelist. It's not great. I could be in a better spot, but I still have a flyer here. And the cloud guard, if I can draw 1 more mana, will give me another flyer. If I draw blue, then I can use the siren, or I can siren into Sunscribes. Okay. All right. So they'll give something. I think we can take a hit for sure. I'm not really too concerned about getting smashed down by the Armored King color here. I'd have to double block anyways. I don't want to waste any of these creatures. We'll just not block. Am I the beatdown? I might be. Wow, I am just getting mana like color screwed here. Alright, well, I'm going to swing in with the flyer for sure. No reason not to do that. We have the Sunscribe coming up next. Hopefully that'll help me get out of this mana funk. Okay, well that's trouble. That's a lot of card draw on their part. Okay, well, now I'm in big trouble because they have a really big boy, and I have to do something a little bit more drastic to get through this. So this, I might want to double block and get rid of that with the Sunscribe in this, although that Dreadmaw is kind of annoying too. I don't want to have to block everything. I think I'm just going to have to, but I'm not going to get through on the ground anyways, so I might as well do this. And then lose these two to get rid of their menace creature. Okay, I have an unlucky drop. Unfortunately, I don't want to unlucky drop this. We're going to go swinging in the air. We're going to Cloud Guard. I can't unlucky drop anything anyways, so there's also another problem. But I do have air damage coming in. They have a lot of mana and a lot of cards, unfortunately, because of this Earthshaker Dreadmaw. They definitely got there on the Team Dinosaur. So I don't have a... Oh, wow, they got this too. Yep, that's really bad for me. Okay. Yep. Alright, I don't know that I can get past this value here. It's exceptionally bad for me now. And I can't even cast any of these cards because somehow I didn't draw a blue mana. So, yeah, I don't feel good about where I am. Oh, wow, they had 2 of these? Alright, well, I guess that's over for... This is over for me. Yeah, I guess I'll stop 4 damage from coming through. It's not like that thing's going to do a whole lot for me right now. Okay, I mean, I can cast this. This is a chumper. This is a chumper. I'm going to lose. I do not believe that I can get through this. No attacks. Like, this can trade for the Axe Jaw. I guess these 2 can trade for the Appraiser. They have the Tendril, the Micro Tyrant. That's not looking good for me. That's also not looking good for me. Yeah. Alright, well. Sometimes you just get outclassed in every single way, and you get mana screwed all at the same time. And this is how you lose at Magic the Gathering, y'all. Okay. Well, if everything's gonna die, I'm gonna just go down like this, I guess. Get rid of these 2, get smashed, and die. At this point, I've lost. I'm just, trying to finish some quests, so I'm casting stuff. Sure, I'll Tinker's Toad. That'll give me like another turn, I think. I can sack this for life. Okay. Do I attack? No, because of Poison Dart Frog. Am I gonna... Yeah, no attacks. End the turn. I mean, I've lost. For certain. It's not a matter of whether I've lost or not. Wow. Okay. Resolve. Good game. Sure. Let's go ahead and sack this and then quit. It's over. There was no chance I was gonna win. They just had everything. They had everything at all the right times, and I got crushed, destroyed. It was also a bad matchup. I think that the Fliers deck doesn't match up well against a good Dinosaurs deck, and that's what they had. So it looks like I've beat a quest, so I'm gonna call it a night here. But let me know what you thought about the draft and the games in the comments below. If you think I could have went a different way, I would love to learn from your wisdom. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streams, you can hit subscribe. This was Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.